What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Junkyard Breaks. How you doing, fellas?
Junkyard breaks, junkyard breaks.
Sadly, Chris's camera's not
I am
working.
I'm experiencing technical difficulties.
Ooh, I'm a
Junkyard
ghost.
Oh no! Yeah,
Breaks.
I am the voice.
He's Lydia Dietz.
Crumbs nose.
So how's everybody doing?
Okay.
I'm doing good.
Yeah,
I'm swimming in Adam Hughes.
yeah, we'll get to that. Any news to
I
talk
ha-
about? Is there any news to talk about? Indiana Jones is getting shit on.
Is
Oh,
it?
is it?
Oh yeah, it's got like a 35 Rotten Tomatoes for their critics.
Oh no!
Not good.
I love Indiana Jones.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't. Last Crusade was the last one I liked.
Yeah, well,
I did
I-
not like Crystal Skulls.
I stand alone when I say I didn't mind it.
Yeah. I think Indiana Jones swinging in the trees with like anamorphic chimpanzees was a little weird.
Oh.
Like they're
That is a little weird.
It's like the monkeys in Jumanji, the first Jumanji, where they have like, they have like people faces. It's just something's not right about them.
So they look like the chimp friend from Land of the Lost.
Yeah, kinda. Chaka.
Chaka, that's it.
Chaka. I love Land of the Lost. That was a good show. Yeah, I don't know. Other than Indiana Jones, I mean, Flash is getting really good rating or really good. Flash hasn't gone on sale yet, and it's only like 3 weeks away. I already got tickets for Indiana Jones, and that's another 2 weeks after Flash. I don't know what they're waiting for. I don't know. Anything else? Not really a lot of news. It's been pretty slow.
It's been pretty slow. Well, I mean, there's 2 deaths. That's never good.
Yeah, Ray Stevenson was weird, man. They're not releasing the Y, but 58 is young.
58.
That's really young, and he is. I first met him during Rome. I loved Rome. It was a great TV show, and then his run at The Punisher is awesome. That's so good. If anybody
Was
can
in,
watch that,
He was in, what was he? Was it? Oh, that Roman movie with Matt Mikkelsen and
oh, are you
and
talking
Keira
about?
Knightley.
Is it Impure?
With
I know,
Keira Knightlly
I know what
and
you're talking about. I don't think was he in that.
I think he was one of the. I think he was one of the guys. He was a silent. Yeah, he was the silent. He was the silent. He was either German or Irish or Scottish or something like that, and he was one of the guys that they were using for the special forces.
Gotcha. Don't know. I'm sure he was good in it. He was good in everything.
Yeah.
Crumbs, I'd ask you what's in your mail, Colb. Who can't see it?
I was
get
gonna say,
anything
I got plenty of stuff.
Oh man.
I got a ton of stuff. Actually, I could describe some of this stuff because it's not much to show, but I got a bunch of blank covers
Oh, all right.
that I've been kind of stockpiling for.
You're looking to
I've-
get them like
I've
printed.
I've decided that for Comic Cons and what have you coming up, CGC signings with remarks and what have you, I've decided I've wanted original artwork.
Are
none
you
of this.
Are you gonna start reaching out to them soon? Because I know they're gonna like, especially the big guys, they're gonna fill
Yeah.
up fast.
I already have. I already reached out to.
What's up, Richard?
I already reached out to Jen Bartel.
Okay.
Jenny Friesen. I'm sorry.
Jenny Friesen.
I've reached out to. Well, he wasn't going to be at any of the cons, but I reached out to Scotty Young, and I actually talked to
Scotty
his
Young's
agent.
not going.
Scotty Young's only going to be at the one in North Carolina.
Ew. Really?
Yeah, like he has like nothing else, but he's going to do like an in-house CGC thing.
That's
So
lame.
It is lame, but I'm gonna send. I have a Planet of the Apes blank cover that I want him to do
Yeah, that's cool.
because I was like, I want a baby Dr. Zaius.
Yeah, that would be really cool. That would be really, really cool.
But there's a couple other guys. Isn't there a couple Disney guys that are going to be there? Because I grabbed the Darkwing Duck blank, and I have a Gargoyles blank. The Gargoyles one I'm kind of excited
I'm
about.
sure there are. Did you see the guest list though? Chris Evans is coming. Karen
Yeah.
Yeah,
Karen Gillan's
Ewan
gonna be
McGregor.
there. It's a nice little list.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people that, and it's not anywhere near complete. It's like New York City Comic Con always has like this laundry list of guests,
Yeah, it's
and
really early, but even in the early stages, the
Yeah,
list,
they're
the
doing
list
pretty
looks
good so
really
far.
good. What's that?
They're doing pretty good so far.
Jimmy, you're getting tickets for you and Jason?
Yeah.
All right, I think this year I'm only gonna get tickets for me and Nick. I'm not gonna, because especially after like two people bailed on me last year, I got stuck with tickets.
I bailed on you last year.
You did?
Well,
I
not
know
on you.
my friend Shire did. He bailed on me.
Yeah, and I
Um,
grabbed Shire's ticket.
Yeah, I had a lot. Yeah, well, I had a lot
No,
of
I got
extras.
Casco.
I got sick last year. I had the vid.
Yeah.
Chris.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Chris,
You got
I actually, Jason and I and Dolph got off. We no, we just got to the boat. We were just getting there to get our tickets for the ferry, and I literally get to the front door to go in for the tickets, and I think it was Dolph or Jason that asked. I think guess it was Jason. Jason goes, "You got our tickets, right?" And
That's the kind of question you ask before you leave.
and I
And
did
that was a
not.
negative.
Oh
He
no.
did not have the tickets,
You both are boneheads.
I did not.
so I had to give him the two tickets that I was gonna sell.
Oh, she's crying.
Well,
All right,
I guess technically they went to good use.
That's all she wants. It just went off.
So my buddy Simon's going again, and he went and got He's getting VIP tickets. So
I'm
I
gonna
told
try
him.
to get VIP. I think I'm gonna get one set of VIP.
Well, I told him if you get VIP, I'll go. I'll split the difference with you, and you can stand in line, and I'll run back and forth and get witnesses if need be.
Yeah. I don't know
So
what
there's a
you,
plan.
I don't know what you get with it anymore, but I know like the freebie, the gift basket of stuff, I
Mhm.
made almost all my money back
Oh, really?
by selling the comic, the poster, the lanyard, the wristband, the tote bag. Like, I think the tickets cost me $400. I think I made like $300 back just selling all that crap.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's well, he's from the UK, so he likes the tchotchkes and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like just like if I went to like a Star Wars celebration in the UK, I'm gonna go balls out and get
Well,
all
I
the
mean,
stupid little
I
things.
don't know if they still do it, but also me and my friend Eric, when we had the VIP the first year, we basically had lunch with Todd McFarlane.
Yeah.
Like he was
Didn't you have
sitting-
like? Didn't you say that one year you had lunch with like Scott Snyder too?
No, it wasn't Snyder. It was oh my God, what's his name? The guy who wrote Saga.
Oh shit! Fucking
Yeah. Oh my God, it was just in my head and then it's out of my head again. He was awesome too. Shit,
Brian K. Vaughan.
Brian K. Vaughan. Yeah, he was.
Jesus, I was about to shoot
Yeah,
myself
I
for
know.
not.
So we had Todd McFarlane on Saturday, who was signing everything and doing remarks for everybody. And he was just like eating lunch with us. So he'd go from table to table and just have long conversations with each table. He was super cool.
Yeah.
And then Brian came on the next day, signed Saga books and same thing, just like hung out with us for like the first hour before the show even opened. Super cool. But yeah, I mean, it was really like, and not to mention, we got first in line for all the panels. Like, I was 10 feet from George Clooney, Jack Black.
That's awesome.
Who else that year? It was the whole cast of the Defenders. House was there. What's his name? Oh my God, the guy that plays House.
Uh,
Dude, my brain's not working. Yeah,
Lori,
Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie.
Yeah, it was cool. It was super cool.
We're both a fucking piece of work today.
Yeah, really, man. My almost 48-year-old brain is like, bleh.
No kidding.
It's not
Oh,
working right.
Daniel Warren Johnson's gonna be at New York City Comic Con. He wrote. Everybody probably knows him from Do a Powerbomb,
Oh, yes.
but he
God, I
wrote
love that book. But he did
Murder Falcon.
Whatever.
Have you ever read Murder Falcon?
No.
Oh my God, that's like my favorite book that he did. It's so good.
I just know of the two, the power bomb and the what was it? Giga shit. Or megalith or something like that. Is it megalith?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
don't know.
one that it was so colorful. I love the covers, so I bought it. I haven't read it yet. Oh wait, yeah, no, I did read that one. That one was really good, but I haven't read the Power Bomb. But I love his panels.
Yeah, but yeah, Murder Falcon.
I have to check that out. Murder Falcon.
It's kind of like a heavy metal themed book.
I have to write that. Let me write that down because I know I'll forget.
It's so good. You could go on Amazon and you can get like it's a mini. It's only like maybe like six to seven issues.
Okay.
And I bought a hardcover for like $20.
All right. That's
But
cool.
yeah, totally worth it.
Oops. I got piles falling down all over the place.
Right?
I'm so behind as far as like, well, just because of the videos, I'm behind with mail call stuff. But I haven't bagged and boarded like 6 weeks of Comic Fortress stuff here. It's like crazy.
Yeesh.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
always
bad.
that's always fun when you just got this stack of raw books. So you're like,
you
oh,
should see on the other side of the computer, man. It is like between the boxes I bought off of Jason to like all of these common box mystery boxes I've been building.
is that what you're doing with those 60 some boxes?
The 60-something boxes? Oh, no.
The long boxes.
I should do mystery. You know what? That's not a bad idea with the dollar books. Do like
Well,
mystery.
I was thinking about it when you said once you finally gave, like you said there was like what, like 64 boxes
60,
total, 66.
66 boxes.
I said you're never going to be able to get rid of all that stuff. And then when you said mystery packs, I was like, that's probably the best option to be able to move some of that stuff.
Well, here's the thing. My plan is that I'm going to go through all the boxes and pull out all the keys first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will press, clean, and submit all the major keys within reason. Anything that's like, gonna really boost its value.
Right.
Then I'm gonna put together all dollar boxes, and then through a bunch of like garage sales and maybe a flea market here or there, I'm going to exhaust like over the course of 2 months those dollar boxes until there's like it's been picked through clean, and then I'll just get rid of the dollar. I'll call Howard or somebody and just be like, take them for $30 or $40 a long box, and you can have them.
Right.
So I'll get through a lot of the dollar stuff pretty quickly.
Oh, cool.
I have a feeling the keys will move pretty well. So, I mean, he's got some big keys.
Nice.
According to him. I mean, Giant Size, Punisher, Iron Fist, those are the ones that I've seen so far. There's some really good books, so hopefully I can move it pretty quickly. But I told him it's going to take over a year, so he's fine with that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
As long as he's all right with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when you said that you were doing a consignment thing, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of work for a consignment deal, but it's as much as you say it is. You gonna get first crack at stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if I see something that's worthwhile, I get it, whatever, 70% of fair market value, 75% of fair market value.
Yeah. Yes.
Where are you, Jason?
My new obviously, you see any bowling stuff, let me know.
Yeah, no, all of you. If I see Adam Hughes, anything, if I see stuff you guys want, you can definitely pick it.
Right now, my big I want obviously Bolin and Bone.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to rebuild my Bone collection because I had a bunch when I was a kid and I kind of thrashed them.
After talking to him, I think he's a pretty big DC fan. I know he really likes Batman, and he's got like a really long run of old Superman or old Superboy and some Superman too.
Nice.
But he was given a collection that had a lot of Silver Age Marvel, so there's some good stuff there, man.
Nice.
Like even, I mean, he had long boxes of stuff that should be like $20 common books. You know, like
Right.
it's just Silver Age Defenders and Silver Age Werewolf by Night and Silver Age like Thor. Like it's a bunch of stuff, but they're not keys, but they're still, because of their value and condition.
Right.
They're $20 books, easy.
Yeah. Well, that's cool.
So yeah, no.
Hopefully it's a moneymaker for the both of you.
Yeah, I figured if I make them 10 grand, I make 2,500. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's not a.
No, that's fine.
That is not a bad gig.
No, and it could go more. It could go more than that, because that giant size is nice. It could be a $2,000-3,000 book all by itself.
Yeah.
You know. So we'll see. All right, Jimmy, you want to share your mail call while your brother's walking?
Sure.
How long is Jason's walk from work to home?
Like 10 minutes. 5 minutes.
10 minutes?
Maybe
10
5.
whole minutes?
7.5 minutes.
7.5 minutes?
Don't listen to me. I don't know anything.
He'll write something. There it
Oh,
is.
wait a second.
Oh.
Well, I know 2 of those books.
Yeah.
That first one on the left is Adam Hughes? Oh my
Yep.
god, it is Adam Hughes. Jimmy,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, man. That doesn't look anything like Adam Hughes.
That was his first one that he
Really?
did for Tomb Raider. Yeah. So,
I
yeah,
just can't tell sometimes.
yeah, everybody, this goes back to my birthday. This was one that I got in. It's the first #1 of Tomb Raider that Adam Hughes did. These 2 right here were birthday presents from a certain somebody.
What's up, Rafaust?
Yay, Rafaust.
Rafaust said happy birthday.
Oh, thank you, Rafaust. And yeah. Oh, what are you doing? Go back.
You're
Okay.
zooming in the right place, man. Just keep going.
Well, we had a small discussion
Even
about
that's an accident. That's a good accident.
It's a happy accident.
But yeah, these were 3 big Tomb Raider books that I needed to get, and
You're
all of
welcome.
them I got for my birthday. So, yeah, it was a pretty good day for Adam Hughes in there. I got a Superman, common Superman, which is a pretty cool cover.
That
I always
Marvel
love it.
Age is Adam Hughes?
Yeah.
Jesus, I can't tell.
Yeah, this was an early Adam Hughes. Jason got me this one. Good night, babe.
Right.
Then this was the last Invisible Woman I needed to get for my Invisible Woman set.
That's a good cover.
It was,
That's a-
yeah. His Invisible Woman set series was pretty spot on, good stuff. Oh God, I did it again.
What the?
Sorry, guys.
What?
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Aw.
Whoa.
Homina.
So then I go down
What
here.
the hell's going on?
There's some booty going on too.
And there's some old time Adam Hughes is very early Adam Hughes. I got
That's
2 Maze Agents.
The Maze Agency?
Yeah, I actually got these at that
Yeah, Big Apple.
that shop that we went to in Newark.
Oh, yeah.
The what was that? Was it the
Fortress
of
of
Solitude?
I
Yeah,
think.
it was a pretty cool. I mean, very nice people.
And it's just so funny too, because that guy has an Adam Hughes collector, and you got some of the spoils that he didn't need.
Yeah. And they were really good prices too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm lucky because I didn't even see them up on the board, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I got some Adam Hughes." Oh my God, I'm doing it again.
Stop
But yes, 2 early Maze Agencies. There's a few more I need of that set. Then I'm knocking out the Supermans. He didn't do a ton of these. I think I actually just ordered
I had that one. That's an Adam Hughes.
this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an Adam Hughes.
Yeah, I got that book. I
I knocked
the
out
next
another
one.
Wonder Woman. There's a negative of the Red Sonja I needed. This is the third one of this cover, but I have the negative, the positive, and there's a special edition, Ultimate Edition one too. There's also a red version of this that I don't have yet.
Oh, that's on Dynamite? Yeah, there's like 14,000 covers
Yeah,
for
I
that
hate when
one
they
book.
do that. And this is actually one of the first ones of Adam Hughes did Legends of Stargazers, where he was really starting to put together signature, his
Style.
signature look. So yeah, I had some seriously cool stuff I've gotten. I think this is the NYCC variant, Life with Archie or the Death of Archie. Um, Pretty cool cover. The Power Girl. I just finally got this one.
That Power Girl's awesome.
One of those
Yeah, that's
early
awesome.
negative style pieces. It's such a cool thing. They made a figure out of this one too that I need to get. And then I got the connecting covers for the ride, number 1 and 2. This one doesn't really look like Adam Hughes to me. This is one of the ones that could have
That
tricked
looks
me.
more like Adam Hughes to me than for
This
the
one
other
looks like
ones.
Adam Hughes to me, but this one does not. And then finally, I got a 1 in 1,000 Vampirella from Mexico. So yeah, pretty good so far. I have like 7 on the way, including a really large, a big time key that I needed from Adam Hughes. So yeah, I got some really cool ones coming that I'm really excited about. So I would say probably maybe not next week. Well, next week I'll have at least 3 of them, but in a couple weeks I'll probably have all of them together.
Cool, man.
So yeah, they're trucking along slowly but surely. But yeah, I had a pretty good May. Pretty good May in Adam Hughes.
Sounds like it. It looks like it. All right, I don't even know where to begin, man. Do you want me to start with the stuff I got on your birthday trip? Let's see. Jimmy's birthday trip. I did get this. You already saw it. The Marvel. This is like Marvel Pokemon cards from Japan.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait to open that up. Then I got a hobby box of Bowman. I haven't opened up that yet. 1 autograph per box.
Which is hilarious because you got both of those boxes at the store we didn't even know existed.
Yeah.
And we struck out at the
there
stores,
was
all the other stores in New York.
4 stores, all within like walking distance of Bryant Park.
Yep.
This one I got at Midtown, right? I got the first print of
Yeah.
Ninja Turtles 2. Good price too. I was surprised.
Wow.
I just needs to clean it up a little bit. And then these were super cheap. This was $10. A nice Strange Adventures. Nice Dead Man cover. Same with this Green Lantern. This was also $10. Dry Up and Die. Werewolf by Night. This was $8. Great cover. You know I gotta get a Plastic Man in there. Nice cover.
Nice.
Swamp Thing 11 was $5.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then this one is Rampaging Hulk magazine was $10. Love that cover. It's pretty.
Oh yeah, that's what I got that I wanted to show off. I got that Swamp Thing 9.
Oh right. And then these were so this one $30. That's the second appearance or the first appearance of the Red Hulk, but it's in the second issue. It's still his first appearance. And then for $10 for Scar in his own title too. First Tombstone for $20. That one I don't have too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And then I love this one, Avengers Forever, like pixel style. This was cover price. Love that. And then he also had this Web of Spider-Man for $20. It's like a 9.0. So that's that. That was Jimmy's birthday. But then, God. In the meantime, I got this Strange Academy 1 signed by Scotty Young. Jeff at JC gave me a good deal on that. this Meet the Skrulls, which is going to be the first appearance of whatever her name is, Emilia Clarke in Secret Invasion. That was $10. That one's not important. That is a $5 for first Warpath. $5 he gave me for Omega Man 3.
Ooh.
What's the significance of that one again?
Which one? Yeah, right. And then $20
First
for
first
Punisher.
appearance of a space motorcycle.
Yeah, that's right. And then last but not least, he gave this to me for $15. I didn't have this. It's a first print, first New Mutants.
That's cool.
I always wanted one of these. This one and the Death of Captain Marvel. I don't have either of those.
My stepfather has that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. And then these I got from for Free Comic Book Day at Comic Fortress. Just variant covers. Everything was half price, so that was $10. Mars Attacks 1 was $5. Star Wars The High Republic #4, this was $10. I think this is a good issue too, #4. And then first Xena Warrior Princess for $10. The rest is cards. I got for $4, $4 shipped. I got 2 slabbed Barry Larkin rookies. I can't beat that. I mean, grading prices are $12, so for the 2 of these for $4 shipped is crazy. And then I got this guy, Jordan Diaz, only because as I was watching the Yankees late one night, he hit 2 home runs against us, so I was like, I'll get his auto rookie. And that's that. That's pretty much it. Oh, what am I talking about? I got all this stuff in my feet. All right, I did good in these slab auctions again.
High Republic 4 is Origin of Drenger, first appearance, first cameo.
There's a bunch in there, right?
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty significant, and that's a variant cover too. I got the Spider-Gwen Tidewater Comic-Con exclusive Pertasio cover in a 9.6. All these were like $20. I could not pass any of these up because they were less than the grading fees. And that's a really nice cover too. It's like the cool Kingpin cover swipe. Then I got 2 more because I've been buying this book. It's the second print, but Black Panther 3, first appearance of Tosin. I grabbed a 9.8 for $25, and I grabbed a 9.6 for $15. Why not? I think Tosin's going to be playing a pretty big role in the future. This was $25. It's a 9.4 Captain Marvel #16. This is the first full appearance of Phi Lavelle. Cheap, super cheap. Now in the not so cheap. Tales to Astonish #35. This is the second appearance of Ant-Man. First cover Ant-Man in costume. I think this was $200. But all these I got for half their fair market value. I did really well on a lot of these. I wanted this book for so long. I got Giant Size Chillers 1, first appearance of Lilith. This was super cheap too, under $100. And then I've been wanting this one for a while. This is the first Spider-Man costume with the bag on his head. Who he is a character in the new Spider-Verse movie. That's a good one. And this one I've always been buying up is an 8.5 CBCS, but it's the first Sin.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Red Skull's
Had
daughter.
that one from Will.
Yep. And then last but not least, I got a good deal on an 8.5 newsstand. Under $200, so. Yep, I wanted a newsstand 98, so I'm glad. That's it. It's a big pile of comics.
That's not it. Don't lie.
And now for something completely different. That's it. No, that is it. Except for, I don't know if, I haven't opened them up yet. I don't know if I won something, but Comic Tom sent me 2 boxes this month. I don't know why. Maybe I got something in one of them, but I got two boxes from this month's Mystery Mail Call. So hopefully something cool is in one of them. It's not just double. and
I started
and they made a mistake.
I started following him. He's kind of a Goomba, isn't he?
He's a bit of a douche.
Okay.
Him and his sound effects, his soundboard. I love everybody else though. They're super knowledgeable. Golden Guru is great. What's his name? The guy who owns the actual store. They're really smart guys. They know their stuff. I mean, they write for Overstreet, so they know their stuff.
Right.
Just Comic Tom's he's like a character. He's a Muppet.
A Muppet.
He is like a Muppet. So I don't know. I just don't take him seriously. He's
Don't you dare soil Dr. Teeth's good name.
Yeah. He's like watching a Bob Costas sports event where he's only as smart as the piece of paper that he's handed and he reads off of.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, he doesn't know much about anything. I think. I don't know.
Except soundboards.
He does know his Hellboy, and he does know his Plastic Man, though. That's for sure.
Oh.
Hellboy and Plastic
He's a big
Man.
Hellboy collector. And he's got that Plastic Man tattoo on his arm. It's huge.
It's freaking huge. Actually, I have no idea.
It's huge.
It's huge.
That's it. That's a lot, man. I got so much to bag and board. Or I did get more boxes off of Cards for Life for me, so that's a future video. I got 5 more mystery boxes. I like those. They're fun. That's it.
Is it just me? Or is I can't do mystery boxes, especially with comics, because I'm so like.
Oh, I would never do them with comics. You're
I'm
gonna
so
get
particular.
crap.
I'm so particular with what I collect that even like, something that's remotely decent that some people would be like, oh well, I like this. That's cool. I end up with I bought a couple mystery packs from friends who were selling them on Drip just as a courtesy. They were cheap, and the second I got them, I got a short box of just like stuff that I give away when people purchase stuff.
Yeah.
And that's exactly where they went.
Yeah, I like Comic Tom. Besides all the Nate stuff, obviously I'm not a fan of that. But besides all the Nate stuff, I do like his variant covers, and I do like the artists in his stable. Obviously, I'm a Peach fan. I love Desjardins. He's a good artist, and I love Ralph Grassetti. So like I really do like the stable of artists that are in his variant covers. His rotation. So I'm happy with those. Every time I get one, I'm always happy. So that keeps me buying.
Well, you know what mystery box I got this week that I wasn't happy with.
See Jason's comment.
What
Bob
did he say?
Costas,
Bob
shots
Costas,
fired.
shots fired. Bob Costas sucks. What were you saying, Jimmy?
The mystery box I got this week.
What did you get? Oh, the Adam Hughes one.
Adam Hughes one from Torpedo.
Yeah, but I don't know. What were you expecting? As many?
I
as
was
you have
expecting
crossed off
Adam
the
Hughes
list.
books. That's what I was expecting.
Wait, you didn't get Adam Hughes books?
5 of the 6 of them were Adam Hughes books. The 6th one he made the story.
Well, that's an Adam Hughes book.
No, it's not. Nobody collects the story for an Adam Hughes book.
Still an Adam Hughes book.
Oh
I do.
my God, it is not an Adam Hughes book.
Oh,
It's like collecting a Frazetta book that
unless you're
didn't
buying
draw anything in.
Unless you're buying a mystery box that says Adam Hughes covers only, you got Adam Hughes.
Adam
stuff.
Hughes is an artist. He's not a writer. He's not nobody gives a shit about his writing.
Yeah, but Jimmy, come on, man.
You only collect his artwork.
First off, it's Torpedo you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, I expected more
Second-
from a shop that's actually. Never mind. I'm not going to get started.
All of their boxes are so like they tell you like, oh, the floor on these is like $100, but like their prices are so incredibly inflated.
I mean, I didn't mind the 5 of the 6 books. The 5 of the 6 books were good books. I liked them. I had them all, but they were good.
But the
But
whole
the
box
sixth
is
one-
shit just because of the 6th one?
Yeah. Yeah.
My God.
Remind me never to do Jimmy wrong.
Yeah.
It was not worth $25 plus shipping. That's what it wasn't worth.
What does that come to? $4 a book? Plus shipping, so $5 a
Plus
book.
shipping.
I mean, can you turn around and get that much for them?
I'm trying.
Uh,
Currently,
what are they in auction or are they in buy it now?
I buy it now.
Are you asking $50 a book?
No,
Just kidding.
right now they're priced at about $4 a book.
So it's just like a return.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, well, like I said, man,
Yeah, I
torpedoes.
mean that's what you get for mystery boxes. Like you're almost better off instead of rolling the dice. Just like I need this, this, and this, and just go buying them.
I can't do mystery boxes.
They're tough.
Because just
Yeah,
like
it's tough.
but like even like what to Jimmy's credit, it's like you spend 25s on a book and they make all the or $25 on a box and they make all these promises and when you get it, you're just like,
Yeah.
you're stretching. You're
Yeah.
stretching.
Well, it's like, Comic Tom, you get one nice variant cover and the rest are like dollar nothing books and a bunch of Nate crap like I don't even want.
Right.
So basically I'm paying I don't know what it is, $39 for the one or two books that are actually have value and the rest is all crap. Like,
Yeah.
it's like when I was doing Jabs, the baseball card box. That's $50 for that box, where it comes with being a $50 Patreon subscriber. But you got $28 worth of packs every month. Like it was a one blaster, $24.99, and 5 other packs, maybe $2 a pack. So
Right.
you don't even get your money's worth. You get half of your money's worth.
Unless there's something in those packs.
Well, I mean, it's hit or miss. It's because of their packs. I have
Right.
gotten good stuff, but I also have gotten a lot of crap. So, for every one good box, there's 6 bad ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with Torpedo is I used to see them do, like, they would always have those, like, slab giveaways, like, so they make, like, 200
Yeah.
mystery packs, and there'd be, one that has a slab in it that you had to send back for. It's like a golden ticket kind of thing.
Yeah, like
But,
they did with, what is it, bad something?
And I'm not saying that they don't do it, but everybody who wins those things are locals. It's always a local that ends up winning.
Yeah.
So they can come and pick it up and they don't have to ship it.
Right.
Well, I just did, I think it was last year, towards the holidays, Bryce Comics, I did put a video out on it. I bought his $200 mystery slab box, which is like, I think you got 4 slabs. And it was guaranteed like double your money, but it's all books I don't want. It's like, yeah, they might be worth $400, but I didn't want any of them. Like it was just like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, I don't want them, and I don't want the hassle of trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, I didn't want any of them. Like, but I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. Like, I don't know, whatever.
Although I did buy a couple mystery packs from one guy, and every mystery pack that you bought was like an entrance, like you get to enter like the duck race contest or something that they did online.
Yeah,
And I ended up winning the duck race, so that was worth it.
that's cool. What did you get?
I got a
Was this the turtle book or?
No, this was the Darth Maul number 2.
Oh, yeah.
The second print.
Yep.
But it's a 9.0, and I'm looking at the book and I'm like, with a cleaning and a pressing, I guarantee you this book could be at least a 9.4.
Let's crack that bitch open.
Hell yeah, I'm bringing it over.
All right, cool. Yeah, I got to crack 3 of Jason's books that I got here.
Because I'm looking at it and he didn't press it, and at the bottom there's some crinkle at the very bottom, but it doesn't look like there's a color break. There's one bad one, but it still looks black to me. So
Okay.
and it's hard to tell because this one's got like all that like star speckle all over it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, there's a little bit of a color rub up at the top right corner that you're never gonna, so that's gonna knock it down. But I think it's a 9.4, essentially.
Rafaus traded my childhood G.I. Joe vehicles for a bunch of nice comics, putting out the video Friday. I'll be looking for that one. Which vehicles, though?
The SS flag.
Hopefully not a SS flag.
Her Faust sold his SS flag.
Oh, I still know Chris Shire has an SS flag. And with the box too. It's just
Really?
open. Yeah, he does.
Does he also have two basements so that he could put one of them in it?
He had a big garage that he just never. One day he asked me, he's like, "You want to put it together?" I was like, "No, I don't. Just leave it alone. I don't want to touch it."
I don't want to spend 5 hours here.
I remember my childhood friend up the street. He was Filipino. His dad was a doctor. His mom was a lawyer, and that kid had the best toys in his basement. It's almost like Jimmy and Jason's story where that kid had his basement roped off and you had to watch him play with his toys.
Oh, man.
That is so funny. The Rattler, the Dragonfly, and such. Dragonfly was a good one.
Dragonfly was a cool one.
Yeah, that was a cool one.
Besides the SS flag, the one I always wanted was the hovercraft.
The hovercraft. My friend had the hovercraft. That thing is huge.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Yes, he still is Filipino. Yeah, I'll never forget those two, James and John.
With what, roping off their basement?
What's that?
The ones who roped off their basement.
No, that was Jason and Jimmy. That's their story. No, we got to play with all the stuff. He had the die-cast Voltron, the SS flag, obviously had all the F-18s on the U.S. flag with the cowboy pilot. I forgot his name. What was his name? Cliff Jumper? I don't remember. Or was he the helicopter pilot? The guy with the cowboy hat. He might have been the helicopter pilot. But anyway, he had everything. He had the Cobra Command Center, the big white thing.
Like the space shuttle thing?
No, not the space shuttle. Dragonfly pilot. No. It was the Cobra Command Center. It was white and red, maybe a little blue, and it was like a big circular thing. When I bring up the top 10 for Key Collector, when Jason comes on, I'll bring up a picture of it.
Yeah, Chris.
But I remember the shuttle too. That thing was huge.
Yeah, that thing was enormous.
Huge.
Chris, that kid literally had a rope off of half of his basement, and he had the SS flag. He had multiples of tanks.
Come over and watch me play with my toys.
Multiples of all the soldiers and the bats and everything. He had multiples
the bats.
of
I remember those guys. They were cool.
And literally, we had to sit Indian style on the other side, and literally, he would play with it and explain to us what they were.
That's so awesome.
But if we stepped on the other side, he would call his dad down. We weren't allowed to play with him.
Huh?
It's so funny, man.
It was the absolute most. For what 9-10-year-old kids, it was absolute torture. It was torture,
man.
Why would you go over there?
We went over there. Well, technically we paid them back. So I don't know if we told this part of the story, but it was so basically it was like a church function, right? So all the parents were going to go out to dinner that night. Mm-hmm. All of us kids were going to stay there. So
collectively, it's easier for all of you to be in one place and watch each other.
Yes, we watched him play for a little while, and then we went upstairs. My dad said, "Well, it's no problem." He gave the babysitter a movie that we had watched on TV, and we thought was absolutely hilarious.
Was it Heidi?
So,
Was it Heidi?
No. So we put it in, and these are all obviously church kids. It's a church babysitter or whatever, and we put in DC Cab.
Oh, I love that movie. Henry Winkler?
Yeah, and we had only watched it on TV, so it was always edited.
Oh yeah,
and
right.
So there's the one part where literally, I guess there's a strip bar that's getting cleaned out or whatever, and all the strippers start coming out onto the street, and they're all all topless, and it's flailing around, and all of a sudden the babysitter was like, "Oh my god!" And the kids were like, "Whoa!"
This is awesome.
And everybody was freaking out, and Yeah, my dad got an earful when he got home. I was like, oh, I didn't know it wasn't edited. I don't know.
That's like where you used
There was
to
like,
put
oh,
your bad tapes inside like Garfield and Friends.
yeah,
Let's watch Garfield.
but it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
We had one kid. He wouldn't let us play with his Transformers.
Oh,
So he came over and wanted to play with our Transformers, and I told him no. Like
because you're gonna ruin them.
his mother had like a shit fit, and my mother's looking at me and going, "Why would you let him play?" I was like, "Because he won't let us play with his when we go over there. So why should I let him play with mine?"
Really?
So my mother looks at like his mother, and she's like, "Well, we don't want him to get ruined." And she goes, "All right, I think you guys have had enough. See ya."
Like works both ways, lady.
I'll never forget that just because he's like, can we play with your Transformers? I said no.
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely
I never
not.
understood that why parents would get toys for their kids if they know that the kids are going to have friends over
Yeah.
and not expect them to mingle.
Well, that's fine. Like, just put them up.
I only feel that way because, like, Nick, when we had, like, younger cousins and stuff come over, I would tell him, like, listen, all these Lego sets that you have around the living room here, I was like, if you don't want them taken apart and ruined, you better put them up high or somewhere, or close your door, put them in your bedroom and close your door because you can't leave Legos out. Kids are going to play with Legos. It's like next thing, he's like, oh, they'll be fine. Next thing you know, it's like Quinjet's taken apart. Is this got stepped on? He's like crying. I'm like, I told you. Legos get taken apart. It's gonna
Pieces
happen.
go missing.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said just put the stuff up. That's all.
There you go.
No big deal.
But
So
yeah,
what
that
else?
was
Let's start Key Collector now.
Let's start it.
Yeah. I'm sure Jason will be on soon. And then I'll show you the...
He needs to fuel up.
He needs to fuel up.
he needs the fuel, he needs the fire.
He needs the comics which he desires.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom. Oh, look at
Oh,
the timing.
speak of the
Wow.
devil.
The timing.
Jason,
Frozen? Oh, there he is.
your
is good.
ears ringing.
Every time Jason logs on, an angel gets its wings.
Here I am.
Rock you like a hurricane?
All right, let's look at that Cobra Command Center. I think that's it. Right, Rafaust? No, that's not it.
That looks like a grill.
That does.
I guess
there
you're
it
talking
is.
about you might have
That's
to
it
put
right
G.I.
there.
Joe.
The Cobra
Yeah, that's it.
Terrordrome.
Yeah, that's the thing I saw at the toy show. Remember
Yep.
I told you guys I couldn't believe how big it was?
That's the one.
Yeah.
Thing's
That
massive.
thing is
Yeah,
a
look at the
spaceship.
guys.
Oh yeah, rich kid had one of those.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, big
Better
time.
not let Dolph get too good a look at that 3.75-inch Baroness.
Yeah. Are you kidding?
Baby.
Love Baroness.
You're not supposed to, but you can't help it.
You can't.
You know,
help
Dolph,
it.
I didn't know that when
It's the glasses.
I gave away a 11 by 17 Frank Cho Baroness print.
Oh.
I gave it to my tattooer.
Frank Cho.
You traded the battle platform. What's the battle platform?
Frank Cho. So she was boobtastic.
Oh yeah, she was
I know the
definitely
print. It's really nice. I know that his Baroness is really nice.
His
So what is
baronesses
the
have large
G.I. Joe
testicles.
battle platform? G.I. Joe
battle.
It's just a flat surface with a lot of Joe stickers on it.
Battleground? No, that's a video game. I traded the battle platform. I don't know what battle platform is.
Oh, that thing again.
Is it this? Mobile Command Center? It reminds me of the, because they call this the Terrordrome, but it's the Ninja Turtles is the Terrordrome. Not this, right?
Ninja Turtles was the Terradome.
Yeah, I was going to say, we only know
Terradome.
welcome to the Terradome.
Yeah, I
Come
don't even
on,
think I've
bro.
ever seen G.I. Joe headquarters. Have you seen this one?
And Mad Max was the Terradome.
Oh, there it is, the missile command.
Thunderdome.
That's pretty
welcome
cool.
to the Terror
Missile
Dome.
Command.
Is that it down there?
Wow.
The
Yeah, on the right
headquarters?
side there in the middle.
Dang, look at this thing. Missile Command headquarters.
What?
Oh,
the?
that's 2023. This is new.
Yeah.
That's
Does that
like
have a
when they
video screen
redid-
on
You
it?
can't let kids play with that. That's
Did you see when they redid
that's
Castle
egregious.
Grayskull? That thing was the coolest.
was it?
Oh my god, new Castle Grayskull. The thing was so cool.
No.
So that's the old one,
That's the old one.
and the new one actually fits the figures.
Must be huge.
It's
Yeah, it
huge. Where is it though? Because it was one of those. Shoot, where is it?
Beeloo.
Wait, is that it? Universal Classics? That might be it.
Whoa.
Yeah, because the figures fit in there. That's it.
Yeah.
2013 Masters of the Universe Classic Castle Grayskull, new and improved.
I'm gonna need one of those. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yeah, look at that thing. It's sick.
The spokes
Holy
model
cow.
or the thing?
Does it still weigh like half a pound?
Probably. It's all blown plastic, like
You're right.
like those Santa Clauses.
I found one. I found one in a box, and I was like, "Oh, cool!" I went to pick it up. I almost threw it through the ceiling.
Yeah. I remember buying one. It needed a lot of parts though. It was like $10 at Meadowlands. I love.
Yeah,
Castle
I have
Grayskull's
two.
Cool.
I have one that's just the shell, and one that has like some parts to it.
That's the other one that was like really expensive was He-Man Eternia playset. That thing was like crazy money. Yeah, look at this crazy thing.
I did not have one of those.
Yeah, that thing was wild. Look at that. I remember that one back in the day. Jason, you saw that at a toy show too, right? The Eternia?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like everything.
Yeah.
Everything
Look at
at
that.
this place.
Had a gondola ride.
A gondola.
A gondola ride.
Is this Attorney or is this Little Italy?
It's Epcot Center. All right, Legend of Zelda. Just because the game came out.
Oh boy.
Do we get to include ones we had?
Ones we had. I'll give you credit for ones you had. You had this. I've
I
seen it.
had this.
What was yours? A 9.0?
Mine was like a 9 4, I want to say.
That was tough and high grade.
Yeah.
You did
Yeah,
not
I mean
get...
that one I still got good money for. I think I got $225 for that one.
Tactical battle platform. That's what Ralph's is saying it's called.
Tactical battle platform. We did see that. We did see pictures of that one. Yeah, that Zelda is a great book. 9.2, $299, 9.4, $440.
Wow, now it hurts worse.
I'm sorry, Jason.
Now that I got half that for it.
Yeah.
Mine was the scarcer version too.
What's the scarcer version?
It's like $1.95 print or
The
it's
no
like
price
whatever
variant?
the other one is. Yeah.
Hello.
Let's see. Let's play.
All right. Well, anyway, this is only on here because the video game just came out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about its long-term. Oh, they're doing a animated movie for Zelda. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna throw House of Secrets 92 up there, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
I would like that book.
I would like another one.
Yeah, this book just keeps creeping. I mean, $8,500 for 9.2. That's legit.
That is legit.
Once they start rolling into the 3.0 is getting creeping towards a grand. You know what's interesting though about this book? A 3.0, $757. I would argue this is a bigger book than Tomb of Dracula 10, and Tomb of Dracula 10, that 3.0 was selling for around the $700 for like a while. It's cooled off now, but it was
Right.
for a while.
I would love to get my hands on like a 5.0.
Yeah, I think this book, as long as you got your hands on a copy where the colors were great and the cover itself was great, like it could be a one that had something ugly going on in the back, but as long as the front cover is amazing, then
Yeah.
it'll be good.
I saw one that was a 5.0, but it like all of like the green, the purple, it all popped.
What was the condition? The spine? Was it rounded or what?
It was definitely rounded, and there were plenty of ticks, but aside from that, like the edges were smooth. Everything looked good, displayed very nicely.
5.0, you think?
It was graded. It was a 5.0.
It was a 5.0.
Guy wanted way too much for it though.
What's way too much? Like 15?
No, he wanted like 25 for it.
Oh, ooh.
I said,
No.
No thanks.
No thanks.
No, thank you.
Good
No
luck.
thank you. Good luck to you in the future.
Yeah, this is going to be... this is like one of those books where I'm going to say you got to buy it now. If you don't buy it now, you're going to regret it later. It's
this is
the
a
basement of the comic market right now, and this book is strong.
Yeah, this was something. Was it Swaggle that did the? No, I think it was that Automatic Comics channel did the comparison of Silver Age books, or sorry, not Silver, Bronze Age books that like. I think it was based on value in a 9.0 or something, and it was just showing census counts like this book versus like ASM 129 and
what did we say? There's like 4,129 on the census.
Yeah, there was far fewer of this book than like something like a quarter of the universal grades for this book than like a ASM 129.
Yeah,
which yes, I think Spider-Man's probably the most popular superhero on the planet now, and yes, Punisher is very popular too. But just the idea that if population counts matter to you, then there's just far fewer of this book that exist than those books.
Well, pop counts definitely reflect on the price too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, if they matter, and they probably should matter, then but pop counts don't matter as much in comics as they do in like cards or something like that,
True.
Because the popularity of the character kind of outweighs the popularity of a player oftentimes in cards. Except in those vintage scenarios where it's like, your Mickey Mantles and Babe Ruth and stuff are actually more like icons than humans almost, if that makes sense. Like there's this universal appeal to those people. So anyways, it's a great book, and I think you're right, Dolph. Sooner, if you don't get it now, then you're going to have to be somebody who buys collections, and you're going to have to hope that they were a DC collector in the 70s.
Yep.
Oh. This is an interesting book.
Yeah, I don't get it. And I hope that casting is not true, that Daveed Diggs is Ben Grimm. God.
Who?
Exactly. How about actor-rapper Daveed Diggs as Ben Grimm?
I mean, there are still people going to acting school, right? There are people still coming into the profession. They don't have to just use the same 12 actors or use pop stars like Bad Bunny and stuff like that. Like there are still people who are training to do this as a profession, right?
What's a Bad Bunny?
I just think that of all things, like the Thing is Jack Kirby. Like Jack Kirby drew the Thing that is him. He's the personification of Jack Kirby. Like to not have a Jack Kirby Bowery boy not be Ben Grimm is a little like eh.
In that respect, the Commish was the closest version they had.
Oh, you mean the commish. What do you?
Oh,
Yeah. What was
Yeah.
Michael Chiklis.
Michael
Michael
Chiklis.
Chiklis. Yeah.
Yeah, he was great, Ben Grimm, I thought.
Michael Chiklis.
The commish.
Uh-oh.
I like that show.
Yeah,
Go foul,
so
go
did I.
foul, go foul. Oh.
What happened?
Somebody just hit a home run against the Yankees.
Frazier just hit a 3-run home run off of Nestor. It is now 5-4. 5-4 Yankees. Still. These guys have been playing each other like really tough. The Orioles have our number. Alright, so anyway, FF25, I don't get it. There are much better Hulk Thing covers than this one.
It does surprise me that book is that expensive.
Yeah.
That's one that I not that I'm ever passing up early Fantastic Four covers or have the opportunity to find them on the cheap, but I wouldn't have realized I wouldn't have thought about it that book is a potential $1,000 book.
But I would have said FF12. If you're going to do a Hulk Thing matchup, I would pick 12.
Why does this say first solo battle of the Hulk versus the Thing?
Maybe because of how brief it was in 12, but 12 is that
Was
iconic
it a-
cover where he's hiding in
was
the
it a Royal-
cave and he's going
Was
around
it
the
a
corner.
Royal Rumble situation? Was there other guys that entered the cage?
Oh, that's
it
right.
a-
Faust is right. It's because it's the second cap.
Yeah, but I guess I get that, but like second cap of the Silver Age after his 95 appearances in the Golden Age. I mean, like some of the Batman villains, I think it makes a little more sense. Batman Rogues Gallery because they only had like 2 appearances in the Golden Age. Cap's got his own freaking series. Sure, they're impossible to find, but there's a crap ton of issues.
Yeah.
Crap ton.
Crap ton.
Crap ton.
There's
A poop
crap ton.
ton.
Is a lot of poop.
This
All right, moving
this
on.
book is getting way out of reach now. 750
Yeah, this-
for a 4.0 is ridiculous.
What is the heat around Poison Ivy?
I think Karen Gillan says she wants to team up with Gunn again and she wants to play this character.
Interesting.
So
I don't
I
think
guess that's
Karen Gillan is.
I don't see her as Poison Ivy.
No, I don't. I mean, she's pretty and she's a redhead, and that's what she. But she's like
Would you
Poison
say
Al-
she's pretty redhead?
Poison Ivy is like
Sultry.
seductress, like the.
Yeah, sultry.
This is one of the blank covers I have. I have a facsimile blank cover for 181, and I was thinking, who do I want to do a Poison Ivy on it?
Oh, yeah. Jenny Freezer.
Jim, even
right.
though she's not buxom, I think the girl who played Karen Page can play sultry better than
I agree with that.
Karen Gillan.
Totally agree with that.
What was her name? What's her?
I
what
don't
was-
remember her
what's-
name, actually.
What still is her name?
Karen Page. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in the Netflix
Deborah.
Was it Deborah?
Deborah.
That's not that important.
Well, I didn't realize this cracked $1,000 now in mid-grade though.
Yeah. You can't cast a redhead as a redhead. Yes.
You got to give the blondes a chance to play redheads.
That'll be a thing though eventually. Like she's a redhead character, so you have to have a redhead.
Yeah.
Did you see the news about Echo?
No redhead
Oh,
appropriation.
that they're gonna release all the episodes at one time.
No, the news was that it was so unwatchable that Feige they reshot the whole thing. They rewrote it and reshot the whole thing. It was so bad.
Really?
Yeah. Kevin Feige's like, we can't release this. It is terrible.
How?
They
Like, it's
rewrote
got-
it and reshot it. That's why it was
it would
delayed
have
for so much.
D'Onofrio in it and probably what's his face
Because
too.
who wants to watch a show about Echo?
Yeah. Well, that's true.
But it wouldn't it have all the Daredevil characters in it? So shouldn't it have been at least decent enough? I mean,
Well, I know D'Onofrio's in it, and I know Daredevil's in it. Charlie Cox is in it, but I didn't know about anybody else. Is Punisher's not going to make his debut until Daredevil, Born Again. Born Again? So it's just going to be, obviously the thing where she shoots Kingpin in the face, and
I wouldn't think that Daredevil will be in a lot of it. Would he? Because
he'll be in a few episodes.
I heard that it was going to be mostly about her with the reservation and her roots, and
it's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, love to hear about her roots.
Yeah. Like the Sepultura song?
I can't believe this book is still on here.
Body rules. Sorry.
it went away for a while.
It
Now
did,
it's
but
back.
I can't believe it's back. Why is it back? Is there
Guess
more,
who's back?
Is there, yeah.
Back
Is there
again.
more Lobo news?
Lobo's back.
So wait, did this book cool off and then resurge again? Because like the idea that a 9.6 is $1.85 versus the average of 147, I didn't think a 9.6 was down to 147.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a 9.8 reaches 500. Like in the next 2 months.
I would be shocked. There's a billion of these.
There's a lot of them.
A 9.0 is still only $100.
And they're
Yeah,
and
people
more
were
and more.
giving Dolph them for $5.
Yeah, I just got one for $5. More and more are jumping on the census like every week too. There's going to be so many of these. I told you I was at Comic-Con. The first year I went to Comic-Con, they had 25 of these at $5 a piece. You could just pick them out of the box.
Oprah was just giving them out at the door.
They were just giving them out at
You
the
get a
door.
Lobo, and you get a Lobo, and you
Exactly.
get a Lobo.
You get a Lobo. Look under your seats. It's a Lobo. Jimbo, I'm just rebagging and boarding. God of Thunders.
For the sake of Jimmy,
Nice,
let's go
Jack.
right to number 5, and we know why this one's on here. Because of the Gaga.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
God.
It is shocking how expensive this book is on a 9.8, though.
I know.
Not
It's
even
crazy.
a newsstand.
Not even a newsstand.
A direct. See,
Yep.
now that would be. We've talked about like how bad would a spine tick really annoy you. A spine tick on a direct
$1,700 spine
almost
tick.
$2,000 goes from a 9.8 to a 9.6.
Yep.
Worst
gonna be-
spine tick ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be cracking and resubmitting that bad boy. You're gonna be looking at that Sharpie pretty hard and being like, "Would this pass? Would this get restored?"
Yeah, it's funny. As many collections as all of us have bought, none of us have found one in the wild.
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
Almost found one on the wilds of stinking eBay the other day, and then
Yeah. I've gotten a lot of Batgirl or Batman Adventures runs too, and she was never there. It's always like 1 through 5. I got tons of 1s, no 12s.
she's never, ever, ever there.
No,
It's a
never.
cake.
She's Bigfoot. Anyway, we know why this was on here. Gaga, the power of the Gaga.
Doom, 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 doom.
That's right, Faust. This is the way. Hey, I got that.
Hey, I got one of these.
Hey.
I don't.
That's because it's not an Adam
it's
Hughes
not an
cover.
Adam Hughes book.
It's true.
He doesn't fit. He doesn't fit in with your collection.
You look quite distinguished with glasses, Jimmy, I must say.
What's
Oh,
up,
thank you.
Michael?
Very astute.
I'm officially over the hill because these are transition glasses.
Oh.
Mine were transition. I couldn't figure them out. Like they just were not working for me.
Did you get some Dave Churchill's?
No, they don't get darker, Jay.
Okay.
I just have to when I have to look down for nearsighted and forward
Michael.
for mid, and
Oh, Yankees, come on.
I did get some OG
Come on,
Beezers
the
nowadays.
Yankees.
Oh, my Yankees.
I got
Freaking
2 pairs.
Gunnar Henderson's killing me. 6'5" Baltimore now.
Oh, no.
I can't wait for this. When's Ahsoka?
You?
When's the
Is it really June?
I think it's July.
No, I think it's August.
Is it August? I think you might be right, Jay.
I just wanted to say the next number that you guys didn't say, but I do
September.
think it is August.
Yeah. Okay.
November.
Well, anyway, we know why this is on here too. Nothing's surprising here.
Braun.
9/8's $1,000 now.
Wow.
It's crazy.
They were way higher than that at one
Well,
point.
yeah,
though,
didn't
weren't
it
they?
reach almost 3 during the height?
I don't know that it was that much, but it was very. They were getting very expensive.
They were
and
up
then they
there.
dropped way down.
Yep.
I mean, you could get like a 9.0 direct, I think under $100 for like about a half a year.
Yeah.
It was actually, which Dolph was just talking about buying graded books, for basically the price of grading. Like obviously $100 isn't the price of grading, but like a book that is nearly 30 years old at this point, that's a huge key. If you could get it at a 9 for $100, that was a freaking steal.
Yeah. Even 9.2, 187. That's a good price.
Yeah, that's what mine is.
It's all relative. I mean, it's gonna go up just the same. It just won't reach the heights of like a 9.8. Anyway, yes, Chris, we got to get you one of these, man.
I need it. I need it real bad.
9.8, 2,100 now. Holy crap!
Ugh.
It's going the wrong direction.
It's what I want, though.
Oh, really? Wait, did he get the Faust? Did he get the Filoni book?
No.
I know a guy that just found one of these in super expensive ratio variant. It's got to be the Filoni.
That's the only ratio variant of this book.
Are you kidding me?
That's
That's like me and Chris. We might like
Where
go in.
did he find it?
Faust, do not
Random
tell me
long
who this
box.
person is, because I will mug him on the street.
Yeah, where does he live? Rafaus is down south, so we got to get on a plane, Chris, and we got to find.
It's
where
worth
this guy
it. Worth
Nah,
a trip. Worth
you
a
can
trip.
drive to North Carolina.
It's only about 6.5 hours.
lives. Damn, I want one so bad. They're like
Ugh.
$3,000 now. Maybe
Graded
more.
at a high grade, they're a lot more.
Her face is on the cover. Oh, that's not that one then.
Yeah, she's
Not
she's
the
down in the
Filoni.
bottom corner, isn't she? Hit
Well,
the
she's on a
variants.
cycle. That's the Filoni
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah, that's the Filoni cover.
That's the only variant, isn't it?
That's
That's
the
the
only
only
variant I
variant.
know of, unless there's another one that's like
There's not. I assure you.
2,200. And there's only 1,000 of them, right?
Yeah.
Yep, she's facing front. Oh my God, he's got that one. Jeez.
So mad. So mad that I wasn't in North Carolina to find that box.
I don't even know if Faust. I don't even know if Faust is in North Carolina. I just know he's down south.
Complete irrational.
No, he's in North Carolina.
He is in North Carolina.
We talked about Jimmy was in North Carolina, where Faust is near Raleigh, Durham.
He wants
Or maybe-
3,000. That's not an unfair asking.
No, is it graded?
No, it's probably raw.
Jason, I've been seeing Raws for 3K. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
2,500.
Yeah, tell him 2,500. I'll wire him the money.
This collection I got the other night has the entire
Lord
new
Owls.
52 run. It has the whole 1 through 52,
The
but
whole
that
s-
number 10 is signed by Snyder and what's his
Capullo?
face? Capullo. So
Yeah, definitely ask, because one of us will buy it.
Yeah, Rafaus definitely for 2,500. If it's in good shape, I'm a buyer. Chris is probably a buyer.
I will sell.
That's a pretty good comic, isn't it, Jay?
I will sell my
Yeah.
child if I have to.
Those are the Court of Owls books.
Yeah,
Yeah, the Court of Owls book.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Number-
just the one, just the Filoni. But Chris wants a Clone Wars, so I don't know if you want to make him an offer on that one.
Yeah,
my
if
number
he's got-
one I got.
What does he
is
want
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
regular cover? Is that the
Oh,
second
that-
print, the red?
That's the third print.
Third
The third
print.
print's actually right now more valuable than the first print.
Yeah.
I got a version of that, Jace. It's a number 0, I think.
Sell a child the best ever.
Well,
Right.
It's
That's
a
They have
zero, but
There is,
the new
issue
52
zero.
preview.
there's issue 0.
Yeah, that
It was
Yeah, that's the 0 issue.
Yeah, that Filoni variant's like my holy grail.
It looked just like your red one, but I think it's black and white, and I'll have to show you.
Holy grail.
Yeah, there's a lot of variants in that stuff. It's black and white.
Number
Yeah, I know that
2,
book.
Wolvie. 9.8, $780 for this now. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
I remember buying this book raw they were all $50. Like, this was tops $50 for a good copy raw, near mint. For the longest time. It's so crazy.
Yeah, even when I collected Wolverine as a kid, that was a book I always saw and never got.
Mm-hmm.
Yabba 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 yabba.
Crazy. All right, let's go right to 1.
But you don't have the Capullo sketch variant, do you? It's black and white.
And red all over.
Whoa.
Like that.
I'll have to look.
Because that's worth a ton of money, the sketch variant. The sketch variant was worth like $300.
For what?
Batman 1, New 52, the Capullo sketch variant.
Really?
It's a 1 in 200.
I'm sure I don't have that one.
Isn't it too late to buy this book? Shouldn't you have been buying this book a year ago, like I was?
Yeah, I mean, it'll cool off for a while after the movie departs, but not too much though.
Yeah, I mean, you knew Guardians was coming. You knew that Rocket was going to be
The feature.
the featured character of the movie. And you guys, I mean, everybody on this list that's buying it now, 9.8s for $11.50 is crazy. I bought my 9.6 for $200 a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
Did
I don't
you
know.
guys
I
all
always
watch it yet? None of you
I
watched
haven't
it?
yet.
Amanda and I have tried to watch it 7 times now, and every time one of our little girls gets up and starts screaming her head off. So
Well, you know,
No,
what
we have
you
not
should
got
do,
to watch it.
Jimmy. You should give your girls away, so you can. Guardians. You just say like, here.
I mean, that seems extreme.
Well, you know.
Jay, both the girls have ear infections.
Yeah, that's no bueno.
Emery has 1, and Raylan has 2.
Both ears?
Both ears.
The double ear infection.
Joy. Good times.
Yes, super awesome.
All right. Well, anyway, Rocket Raccoon. If you're buying it now, you're wicked late.
Wicked late,
You're
yo.
wicked late.
I'm actually kind of surprised it didn't get higher though.
Well,
but-
I'm surprised Rocket, because this is like new on the list. Why was Rocket not on the list 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, that's when people should have been buying or even selling Rocket right before because now the movie's out, it's gonna dip again.
It's a book though. It's funny because it's pretty strong. Like 9 and above is pretty strong. If you're selling for more than $250,
Agreed. Rafausto was good.
those are strong prices.
Yep. I also
And like
once
like
again
you got
though,
your
like,
you got your 9.6 for like 180, right?
something like that. It's $200, around $200, like shipped. Plus, like, that Satana book, the Marvel, what is it? Marvel Feature, the magazine. Like, that book is not showing up at all, and that's his true first appearance. Marvel Preview 7.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
that
I guess
one-
they
It's the same thing as like Man Thing. Like the Savage Tales wasn't on there, but Man Thing won for like 20 weeks in a row for some reason. It's like
well, yeah, right. Man Thing won his 27th appearance. Was,
yeah, it's so crazy. Everybody's like, you know, they immediately type in Rocket Raccoon #1. I'm surprised that one didn't show up on here. That Marvel miniseries from like the 80s. Anyway, I liked it a lot. I really did like it.
Oh my gosh,
What?
you guys! You remember I told you about the Dolph? I told you about the Batman Adventures
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
I followed the guy on Instagram who got it. He just posted about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can't believe I got this lot on auction for this cheap. The seller didn't show a picture of BA12, and I think that's why. But in the description, they stated the full Batman Adventures run. You guys, I lost this to this guy by $5.
Hmm.
I put a max. Oh, Dolph, here you go. I put a max bid in at 750. Was floored when it went for under 300.
Oh, you were never gonna get it then.
No, I was never gonna get it. Yeah.
Wow, 750.
So it had, you guys, this lot. So I was bidding on this lot.
Yeah.
It had Batman Adventures, the whole first run, 1 through 36. No mention of Batman Adventures 12. No picture of Batman Adventures 12. It had Batman Adventures.
Of a picture.
Right, I saw
The
like
edge of the cover.
like literally that much, and knew that there was only one purple book between
Yeah.
the book that was showing and that, and it said complete run. Then it had the entire second Batman Adventures 1 through 17, which is the lot that I bought recently with a wedding of Harley Quinn and stuff. It had the entire Batman and Robin Adventures lot. Or no, sorry, not the whole one. It had the entire Gotham Adventures run.
Gotham
It
Girls.
It had Superman Adventures 1 through 4, so it had that live wire key in it, first live wire. It had Gotham Girls, the whole run. It had the 3-issue run of Harley and Ivy. There's probably easily, depending what the Batman Adventures 12 is, probably easily somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000 in that lot.
That's crazy. So 750. What's everyone's next big comic target? Well, that's a great question.
Oh my
I've been
God, you guys
keeping
are
my
really...
eye out on the Djurjevic Ultimate Fallout 4, the Filoni Clone Wars 1, and Journey into Mystery 39. Or not Journey into Mystery, Tales of Suspense 39. Iron Man. Because I still can't get a Hulk. As much as it's come down, now I have no money. If I waited another 2 years, I could have bought the Hulk with my Thor money. How about you, Rafaust? I know you're big into Spider-Man. Any ASM books? How about you guys?
What's my target? My target will always be ASM 1. I got to find it in the collection.
ASM 1. Yep. Yeah, I'll always say the first 50 ASMs that I don't have, just filling in my. I'm watching a Captain America comics issue presently, like Golden Age. I always wanted I don't even care, like in the first 20 issues, like a Cap Golden Age Cap. I just want one. They're so cool.
Well, now that I got Sally Forth number 8,
Yeah.
I have to look at what I need or what I want to get for.
Is the Power Girl a big one? That's a big issue.
Well, the Supergirl, where
Supergirl.
she's sitting on the meteorite, that's a big issue.
That's a big expensive one, right?
Yeah, he has a couple that they didn't even know were being printed. That are huge issues. A Stranger's Tale, 1997. It looks like Princess Leia on the front, but it's not. But that, what was it, Jay? You and I looked at that, Jay. I think it was. Yeah, they thought the series was going to be ending with number 2, and number 3 was released
Oh yeah, they didn't even know it got released, Jim. That was like a magazine or something like that.
And so there was just a few out there, and yeah, it's like next to impossible to find.
So it's just very limited print.
Super limited print, yeah.
Want me to IG all you guys when I found out info? Yes, please, definitely. Me and Crumbs.
Yeah, faux shizzle.
Yeah. Definitely interested in that book.
What am I? I'm looking for Bone.
Bone One.
That's my
Chris,
new.
Chris, you
that's
know
my-
what? You know that I had found I found
I
a
know.
Bone 1, 2, and 3 a couple summers or 2 summers ago, right?
Yeah,
They had
I
oil,
do- I
like
do know
grease
that.
all over them. Remember?
Yeah, I had
I was
my
cleaning one of them. It had like
my number-
spots of like tar on them.
my number
were they
1
first
print-
prints?
My second 2 and 3 were first prints. I
One was
sold
a
them
third,
sold them raw, and one was a second.
second print.
My
Yeah,
one got
'cause-
graded, came back a 6.0. The 2 and 3 I just cleaned myself and sold raw, and I could tell I sold them too cheap because they sold in like 8 minutes, both of them.
Yeah.
But I bought all 3 of them, Chris, at an indoor flea market for $17 total,
Oh my God.
That's great.
and I sold 2 and 3 for, what was it, like $290 between the 2 of them, and then I sold one for like 120 or something like that.
Yeah. Well, there's like what, like 12 printings of the first one.
Yeah, and
there's
re-
a lot.
But I was shocked. I was shocked / annoyed that how expensive now 2 and 3 the first prints are. After I
Yeah.
sold them raw, but they all had minor condition issues, so none of them were pristine. But when you get
Yeah.
them that cheap,
Yeah,
it's also
that's-
shocking because I've looked at this place many times and it's always basically the same garbage. It just happened to be that day. I spent the 2 hours digging at this place and I was like, holy guacamole, how did these get in here?
Yeah.
It's so funny. It's like when we used to go to RC, there were great books, trip after trip, and then one day his daughter started pricing the books, and now I don't want anything from there anymore. It's not even worth the trip for me. Everything's like way too expensive. It's like she took everything near mint and put a sticker on it, and I was like, ay.
Yikes.
Yep. It's like some places.
Yeah, I don't
like,
know if he took them all out either, because there's like,
It's all the same books. Same
yeah,
books
Jason
that-
and I went by a few months ago, and
Did you find anything? It's the same crap. It's
I
been-
didn't find anything. Jason found a few minor keys that he wanted, but and they
But it
did.
was
He
like-
did have
it was
Thor's
like-
there. He had Thor's there that I would have liked, but they were absolutely just ravaged.
And too expensive, probably. Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's charging top dollar for everything now,
Yep.
not
Like I
like
said,
regardless
his
of condition.
16-year-old daughter is pricing his comics for him now.
Well, if it doesn't have a price on it, then he'll look it up in
Yeah.
his
Dude, that was the most hilarious thing when I brought up the first Iron Spider-Man, that green hologram cover, and I brought it up there without a sticker, and he went and looked it up and said $50. I was like, it's like that's a $5 book. I was like, $50?
Yeah, that book's somewhere between like $4 and $8,
Yeah,
depending
it's
on
a
condition.
$5 book. It's like, it's not even $50 in a 9.5 or 9.4.
Where's he getting his prices from?
His
He looks
daughter,
them up
she
in-
looks it up and
Well,
just
they-
goes to
he-
like
he
whatever
looks
the
them up on
highest asking
Yeah,
price
he looked up
is.
on eBay and then just goes the high.
It's like, oh, he's asking $400 for a $5 book. I'll just say $400. That's all right. We scored. Me and Jimmy did well there for a time.
Yeah, for a little while I got.
Even though the well is dry now, we got some good stuff out of it.
It's funny because I got that Airboy there.
Yeah.
and I was gonna get 3 of them, and then he was like, he looked them up, and he was like, "Oh, these are $20 a piece," and I'm like,
Yeah.
no. But since then, Jason's got like 6 of them in boxes of books, and I found them for $1 or $2 at random places, and
Well, did I ended up getting one that was in better shape, right? Then
Yeah.
I gave you the other one. No, I think I think I gave you one that was in better shape, and then I found another one for like $1 that was like pristine.
I guess that's the other artist that I'm still searching for cool stuff for is Dave Stevens.
Dude, I was just at JC. He's got some nice Dave Stevens books.
Yeah.
What are those? Those comic stories and the Jungle Lady or whatever. Like he's got 3 first ones. They're all like $100, but they're nice. You're the
Yeah,
first person I thought of.
Adam Hughes sort of like gives credit to him for his love of the pinup. So
Yeah, Dave Stevens kind of did that heavy outline too.
yeah, and his Rocketeer work is absolutely gorgeous.
His Rocketeer is awesome. It's so good.
So good.
Anything else, boys?
I don't think so.
I got my first ever collection from a friend that was like, "Oh, you're buying comic." Like the first time I got one where it was just based on me telling people that I buy comics. So
Yeah.
the collection I bought the other night was that way, and it was even cooler because my friend was basically just like, "Give me an offer, pay me what you think what you think is a fair offer." But he's like, "But I know you need to make like multiples on your money too." And I was like, "Oh my god, this could not get any better." Like I can offer
He's
you
already pricing himself down for you.
I can offer you a fair amount, and I was like, I'm not really gonna have money till after my con. And he's like, "Come get them, you pay me after the con." So he let me get the books before I paid him too.
Yeah.
So we just agreed on a
So
price.
you're kind of doing
then,
a consignment, except you get all the money once you pay him back.
so it was pretty awesome, and it was just a short 3.5 year window he was collecting for. So, there's a couple signed books in here. The one is Capullo and
Snyder.
And Snyder. Yeah, it's actually a random issue. It's Batman 10. It is a great cover though.
That is a good cover.
So, there's that. I got.
So is that worth sending into CBCS?
I think probably. I mean,
they sign. They're prolific as far as their autographs. They sign a lot of stuff. So I don't know if it's just a dime a dozen and it's worth your time and effort.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look at it. It would be fun if I make a good amount of money on this collection to actually kind of, as a thank you, maybe even get that signed and gift it back.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
Would be fun if it wasn't too cost prohibitive. But I got Batman 1 through 52, so the whole new 52. This is the only later print, but third print, which is as good. These I told him I would have had to offer him a lot more money if it was last year, but I got very clean God of Thunders.
Yeah.
Like 1 through 13 I got in here.
Thanks, Taika. You killed that book.
Yeah, he's the villain
Taika
of that movie. There's still 2 and 6 are still like $40 or $50 books, but considering they were $200 books, kind of crazy actually. But yeah, what amazing covers! So these were really good books that were in the collection. I got a really nice first Jessica Cruz. I got some interesting books, like I got the 300 #1.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I got a really these actually have not a ton of value, but these are the third print, the image first. These are like $15, and there was 3 of those in here. There was some my friend liked Clayton Crane, so there's these really cool Marvel Knights Ghost Riders in here that are all Clayton Crane.
That is a great cover.
This one is an incredible cover, actually. And
Clayton
then
was to steal your girl Crane.
And then so there's a bunch of those, and then Justice League 50 is a pretty good key. This was an awesome book that was in there. That's the Marvel Zombies homage of
Punch and
Cap 1.
Cap 1.
And then some books that actually have some pretty solid value. The whole Venom versus Carnage run is in here, and they're really nice. So the whole run's in.
They're great covers too. Is Maximum Carnage in there or Carnage USA?
Nope, just those. Yeah, so he liked Clayton Crane, but he didn't pick those other ones up.
Hey Jay, you or Dolph probably more than likely.
I myself a Doom cover the other day too.
Nice.
I know that you guys have a lot of things in your dollar boxes, $3, $5 boxes. Do any of you have? Oh shit! Oh man, I wish I wouldn't.
I can kind of
What
see
book?
it.
It's a 52 book.
Is that Lobo in the
Oh.
middle?
It's a DC. Yeah, it's Lobo in the middle. It's like I see it for like $2 or $4
Yeah.
on
Third.
eBay, but of
It's
course
really
it's always
familiar.
$5 shipping. But it's like a common book.
Who is that? A Hughes book?
Oh, it's a Hughes inside. He did a full like story.
I'll
Power
look
Girl,
on my I'll look on my collectors right now.
an
and see.
origin of Power Girl. He did.
What
Yeah, that'd
is
be-
what issue is it?
It's what does it look like here?
36.
Yeah, 36.
And what's it? It's just 52.
Just 52.
Do I not have any of my 52s anymore?
52 the comic.
I have it.
You have it? No. Do you?
Yeah, I got the whole run.
Yeah, no, I bet you there's a good chance I have it too, Joe.
I don't have it.
There's a good chance I have it in my dollar bins.
Yeah, there's the origin of Power Girl. Adam Hughes illustrated the whole thing on the inside.
Jimmy, it's up on my whatnot.
Really?
I'm having a sale on Friday.
Oh.
Does this entice you to tell people about it?
Well, you should tell people about it right now.
I am. That's what I was doing.
Oh,
That was my whole
Crumb's
point.
comic
What a-
pile on,
what a pitch.
on Hip Comics or whatnot.
On whatnot.
Whatnot.
5 o'clock. I got a Batman, Bat Family
that person.
sale going on. Something like, I don't know, 500 books I put up.
No. Bad persons.
Bat Persons.
Bad persons.
It's all relatively newer stuff. Nothing crazy, but there's some good stuff. Like I said, there's 52. Let's see. I'll tell you what I got in there. All new Batman, Brave and the Bold, Batman and Robin, The Boy Wonder, the Frank Miller run, All Star Batman. We got the Azrael volume 1 and 2. I got Batgirls volumes 1, 2, and 3 and 4. Let's see. Just like stuff like that. Batman Beyond volume 3 and 4, Batman Chronicles, Batman Incorporated, and then I got like the Batman Who Laughs and Dark Knight's Metal. Got some deceased books in there.
How you doing on
and-
whatnot?
What's that?
How you doing on whatnot? I kind of gave
This
up.
will be
on
the
it.
first time. This is the first time I'm going back to Whatnot in a while, and
For comics?
since I posted all this stuff, I've gained like over the course of the last 3 days I've been listing, and I've gained like 6 or 7 followers.
Okay.
So I'm hopeful,
Yeah.
and I'm advertising on Instagram.
You're just
And
listing
Facebook.
as a preview for the sale.
Well, you can list as inventory.
Okay.
Right. Unfortunately, not everything has pictures because it was taking forever.
Well, did
To
you
get
do the
pictures
thing where you can
uploaded?
upload it all as a spreadsheet?
Well, I try. No,
You
I
can,
don't. I couldn't
batch
figure
load.
it out.
You can batch upload everything.
Can you?
Yeah, it's pretty seamless. Once you download the template and you just
Mhm.
plug in the pictures and then put in the information, you can just batch upload everything. Look for it because I think either you go on Whatnot and there's like a template that you download. I used it a couple
Alright.
times because I listed a whole bunch of Richard's cards that way.
I might use it for the Star Wars figures then.
Yeah, definitely. It was
Good
handy.
deal.
I never
yeah.
tried it for comics. I always wanted to, but then I got kind of scared off because everybody said that unless you're listing stuff for $1, nobody wants it, and unless you sell it for over $2, it's not worth it.
Right.
So,
I have everything listed pretty much for $3.
Yeah.
That's my bottom line for in general because that's the only way it's worth
Yeah. No,
me
definitely.
selling it on that site.
2 is pushing it. 3 is definitely worth your while. Then.
Well, that's why, yeah, and that's well. I said 3 because not only is that worth my while, but I also put everything in brand new bags of boards.
Right.
So,
Gotcha.
You give it the stone cold treatment, the bottom line.
hell yeah.
It's a boutique.
That's the bottom line.
So Jimmy, number 36.
For 36.
Oh, I could do a PSA reveal. I didn't look at this yet. I don't know if you guys are Met fans, but this is Francisco Alvarez's rookie auto that I had sent in. I have no idea what this is. Francisco Alvarez, 2020
First
Bowman.
Bowman.
Autographed.
There we go.
I don't think
As
it's
a,
because they didn't upcharge.
And the answer is
The reveal. Let's see. I can't even get a tab. There we go. Ready?
Yep. With Adam Hughes. Look at that.
Can't see it.
10, 9 for the card. So it's a 9, 10.
so much information on there.
That's pretty cool. I gotta look this up. What are the? Because the guy's on fire right now. He's got like 6 or 7 home runs. He hit one today.
Is that a case of 1991 Upper Deck football behind you?
Yeah. Yeah, I just listed it on eBay. That's Richard's stuff. And underneath it is score, and underneath that is 1990 Upper Deck baseball.
1990 Upper Deck baseball?
Mm-hmm.
You get 500 David Justice rookies?
Yeah, well, it's Sammy Sosa, Larry Walker.
David Justice rookies?
Hi. That was me.
These are not numbered, not a refractor. PSA 9, $400. I'll take it.
You got to
that
list it.
part, Ala.
Huh? Yeah.
So you got to list it
Yeah.
first.
I don't know if I'm gonna sell this. This kid's really good.
You just said you'll take it.
Huh?
Oh, you'll take it. You'll
I
take
would
it as the win.
$400. I mean, I paid half of that.
Mm-hmm. Listen, that's how you're going to get that Hulk.
That is how I'm gonna get the Hulk. Should have sold soccer. Did you see somebody on my soccer girl video wrote bullshit? You faked it. I was like, what do you mean I faked it?
You faked soccer girl?
She said because it was bullshit because I got her in the first pack, so it can't be real. I said, so you're saying that I resealed it in the plastic and taped the paper cover back together again so I could do it again? Like, what are you talking about?
Also, wouldn't that be a worse video if you got it at the beginning? It would have better video would have been if you got it in the last pack, right?
You know what? I haven't published that video, Michael. I'll show you. You're the first one that's gonna see this. You know? Bam. 10-10. That's it. Video coming soon. You're the first one to see it.
It's not as good as 2020.
Well, for video. Yeah, that one guy on that video, I was in my top 10 polls. He had it about 14,000. But he's not even called up yet, and he's tearing up AAA, so I'm going to hang on to that card until he gets called up, I think. Crazy.
You're halfway. You're more than halfway to a Hulk right there.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. That card's going to be a Hulk.
Unless he breaks his leg,
He could break his leg.
then it's not a
Then he's
then it's
not
a
a
New
Hulk.
Mutants 98 8.5. There's a big swing there.
Then I get a Court of the Owls 9/8.
Maybe.
Maybe. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate it. That's definitely the biggest card I've ever pulled, without a doubt. But I did get another one. I didn't think I showed you guys. Oh, it's not in here. Well, actually, I don't know where it is now. Maybe it's not here. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my vintage. No, it's not here. Yes, sir. That's it. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my vintage. It's not coming back till June. There's a lot of big cards in there. My Walter Payton rookie's in there. My Tarkington rookie's in there. My Mike Ditka rookie's in there.
Football.
There's some big cards in there.
Football rookies.
What's that?
Jesus Christ.
Football rookies.
Yeah.
Panthers fucking swept the Hurricanes.
They did?
Yep.
What does that mean?
Well,
that means that they're the conference.
Right?
They're the conference champs. They're going to the cup.
Panthers versus the Vegas?
Well,
not yet.
Not yet.
Probably.
Yeah, more than likely. Vegas is up three games to none.
Wow.
Against
Chris,
the Stars.
wasn't Florida the 8th seed?
Yes, they were.
Wow.
They took out Boston. Everyone went, uh-oh.
Took out Boston. They crushed Boston.
They destroyed them.
That is crazy.
But yeah, Florida's unstoppable right now. So I don't think obviously it's going to be Vegas. They don't stand a chance.
Florida doesn't stand a chance against Vegas?
No, Vegas doesn't stand a chance against Florida.
Really?
The way that Florida's been playing, forget it.
Wow, okay.
I got to tell you, hockey does something right, though, that you can have expansion. Not so much in the early 90s, but now you have expansion teams that are competing like year 1, year 2, and year 3, like legit competing.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they're drafting from other teams.
No, I understand that, but they've done that forever.
Did that too.
They did that forever, and it didn't help out the Ottawa Senators for 18 years.
Right.
Ottawa Senators got a chance at the number 1 pick and drafted Alexander Daigle and thought that, they had just drafted Wayne Gretzky or Mario Lemieux, and that didn't work out.
Yeah, that's that's what I got it. So I don't think I told you guys at all, but a buddy of mine, his father passed away, and his father was a huge sports memorabilia guy, huge, and he was sending me pictures of some of the stuff that he has, and holy crap, like the biggest of the biggest names in baseball, autographs, baseballs, cards, the full Monty.
Mm-hmm.
And he was asking me, he said, I don't even know where to start with this stuff. He's like, I just want to protect it at this point. And he's got cases and stuff, but he's like, how do I even, he's got for example, he's got a Cincinnati Reds hat signed by Pete Rose. He's got
autographs are so tough, man.
Yeah. But that's what his old man was into, and that's what he's got.
I think when it comes to that stuff, you're almost better off hiring like Bodner Auction House and moving it.
Golden's in Philly, right?
Yeah, or Golden. Yeah, is Golden in Philly?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was in New York.
Maybe I'm wrong, but
yeah,
I think
that's probably when it comes to autos, because they have in-house guys that can authenticate that stuff, because autos are so hard on the secondary market because there's so many frauds out there.
Mm-hmm.
But contextually, when you see a collection like he does, like he has, then it the narrative is that he put this together himself.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you need an auction house to take a lot of good pictures, give it context, and he'll probably do better that way.
I gotcha.
Autos are tough, man, because everybody's even Mickey Mantle's. You watch that documentary, and that guy in freaking California is just he's on the phone. He's like, you need 50 Mickey Mantles by tomorrow? You need 10 Ted Williams and 4 Marilyn Monroes and a Judy Garland. All right, and he whips them out, and it's just holy crap! He has all these old ink pens, and he just makes scrap papers, and you just there you go. There's 10 Ted Williams autographs, and they're like legit. And it's like I don't believe anything anymore.
Right.
So I had so many people come up to me like, "Do you buy autographs?" I was like, "I don't touch autographs. Won't touch them."
Dolph Golden is in Runnymede, New Jersey, actually.
He is in New Jersey. Wow. Okay. Yeah. I for some reason I thought he was like New York or Connecticut, like just over the city, north of the city.
No, yeah, I could have sworn it was Philly area because remember that story I told you guys about the friend whose buddy did the house clean out and got those comics. Yeah. He was doing work after he got in the comics. He was doing work in the Philadelphia area and saw the signs, and the signs got him in touch with Golden.
Gotcha.
So that's Golden is the one who sold the books.
What did he take as far as a commission?
What you mean? What did Golden take?
I know in his TV show, I think he was taking 18%.
I honestly don't know because it was like a friend of a friend. So
yep.
My friend sent me the listing that showed when it closed, but I don't know what. I don't know, but he worked with them to do like the cleaning, the pressing, the grade submission. They handled the whole thing.
Yeah.
Golden has a Superman 1 right now, 1.5, 13 days left, and it's already up to 49 Gs.
Yeah, when Rafaust asks, like, what's a comic you want? I mean, is that not the goal one day? Would I sell all my comics for an Action 1? A low-grade Action 1? Yeah, I think I would. Even my
Golden
AF-15, probably.
Golden has a Superman 1 7.0 right now. 20 days left on the auction. How much do you think it's up to?
300K.
7.0. What do you think, Jim? How much do you think it is? It's a 7.0. It's got 20 days left on the auction. Superman 1.
This
is a Superman 1, 1939.
Because it's got so many days. Because that's going to sell for over $1 million. But for right now, I'm going to say 400,000.
Chris, what do you think?
500,000.
It is 850 grand.
Jesus Christ.
It'll go for like 1.5.
20 days, 21 hours, 48 minutes left. That's got to be high on the census, though, a 7.0.
Yeah, didn't we look that one up? There are nothing higher than like a 9.4 on Superman 1? Or is
Holy
there...
crap, they got a Hulk 1.80 right now.
180?
They have a Hulk 1.
A Hulk 1.80. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I understand. Well, yeah,
they also
what is
have
that? Is that like 200?
It's got 13 days left. It's only at 31 grand right now.
Nope.
They have a Clemente PSA 9
rookie.
It's got 20 days left and is already at 510,000.
That's crazy. Oh my god, that's crazy.
That's a PSA 9 is crazy for that age.
Yeah. Is that 58? What's his rookie year?
It's 55.
Really?
55 tops, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chris, they've got a Boba Fett 21 back B. Do you know what that is? Is the 21 back? It looks like.
Yeah, that's how many pictures are on the back, or how many figures
70,
are listed.
1979.
Mm-hmm.
It's graded at a 70. That their scale is 1 to 100, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is so hard to even get in the 90s.
That one doesn't even have the opening bid yet.
I have never seen a figure.
How many days left on it?
13 days. It does not have the opening bid of $1,500.
That's too much. No, it's not, but it's too much.
It's too much. No, it's not. It's too much. No, it's not.
They have a 9.2 Daredevil 1. Holy crap, they have a Action 1 3.0 right now.
That's $1 million.
It's 900 Gs already.
That's $1 million
20 days
easy
left.
for a 3.0. I remember last time I looked for a 0.5 sold for $800,000.
Good lord.
They were selling single pages of Action 1 for like 10 grand.
What auction house is this?
This is Golden.
Golden.
They got a Pep Comics 22, which is the first appearance of Archie. They got multiple AF-15s.
That's a rare book too. That's a really rare book.
They got a 68 Ryan rookie and a PSA 9. A AF-15 and a 7.5. Jeez, man, some bangers right now.
Yeah, that's a hell of a list of things.
They got a Jeter SP in a SGC 10. It's only pop
SGC
4.
10. SGC is harder to grade than PSA.
It's a pop 4.
That's gonna go for over 200,000.
It's already at 30 G's. So
That card is so rare in a 10 anything.
man, they got their comics are crazy right now.
I'm sure he gets like the best of the best.
Well, I'm sure that television show is only going to help.
I'm sure the television show's only gonna help. I mean, he facilitated that that Hamilton. What did he sell that card for? 1.2 million.
The what card?
The Hamilton Auto Rookie 101, the F Formula One card on that one show. I think it was like 1.2 million he sold it for.
Yeah, I don't actually have I don't have Netflix, so I can't watch. Or no, it's on Apple Plus, right? Apple TV.
Or is it Netflix?
I don't have the platform that it's on.
Yeah, right. Why did you retract that, Rafaust? I was reading it. Was it 20% plus tax and shipping? Or 25% tax and shipping?
What's that?
Rafaust just listed the golden fees. I
Oh.
thought it was almost 30% by the time you're done.
Duff, I think they have a Brady playoff contender autograph that's like the top of the pop count. It's
Brady
a
playoff contender? That's
Yeah.
the one that's sold for, there's like every time one shows up, it sells for $3 million.
championship ticket.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 23 bids, is at 900 G's so far.
What is it graded?
It's a 9 and 10 for the auto, and it's Beckett.
That card at the height was selling for $3 million. Now it's about like 1.5. That's gonna be $1 million card.
Oh yeah, I mean, only 100 grand short right now.
Yep.
What's
did
with
over
the
30%
buyer's
including
premium?
everything. I found out the hard way. 30% is a lot. Yikes.
What is it? It's 30%.
Golden 30% fees.
Holy crap!
I think, and not only that, they get it on the winner and the seller.
Yeah, because it says here, like current bid, like what is it? The Amazing Fantasy 4.5. It says current bid 16,000, 19,200 with
This
buyer's
is why I
premium.
wanted to open up an auction site. Because you get money on both ends.
Yeah, for my friend's friend, it wasn't that big of a deal because I mean he had gotten
Oh yeah,
he had literally gotten paid
nothing.
to take the comics
It is
away. He
free
literally got
money.
the and the biggest book in that box, I think it went for $21,000. So
That's crazy, man. 21,000.
yeah, he had two first Solomon Grundys in that box,
Ugh.
Unbelievable.
and the one he sold came back like a 7.5, which is bonkers.
That's like the Promise collection.
And
His Solomon Grundy was probably,
Chris, I
think it
don't
was
know
the
if you ever-
highest graded.
I don't know if you ever heard that story, but I think he had at least one, if not two, timely caps in there too.
Good grief.
Yeah,
Oh,
And he
boy.
was just hauling junk.
He was
yeah,
hauling junk.
that's what he did, and he cleaned out the basement of like a generational household. You know, they paid him to take the stuff away, and then he's a hustler, and so he's gonna separate. If he gets steel and crap like that, he's gonna scrap it. And if there's if there's something that he thinks it might be an antique, he's gonna do his due diligence and stuff. So he didn't know jack squat about comics, but he knew they were crazy old, and so he did not toss them or anything.
Sheesh.
Chris, I don't know about you, man, but every time I update my pricing on Comic Connect or CLZ, I'm losing my shirt.
The last one I
Oh.
didn't lose money.
It's
The last update I didn't, but for the most part, yeah. Every time
it's
it's just
going
like,
down and down and down. Like I already lost like half of the money on the Amazing Fantasy 15.
yeah.
It's crazy. That book.
Really, I thought AFB-15 really stabilized at this point.
No, the amount I paid for it, now it's down to almost 11,000. I lost so much on that. But it's a long hold anyway, so I don't care.
Yeah,
It's
that
not,
book's gonna.
not selling it. But my
Killing
FF5, my Doom, right in half.
What happened to your Doom?
What?
The Doom got dropped in price.
In half.
That's crazy.
Went from
Because I know
it went from
I know
4 to 44 to 2.
I know that the at the top of the top, those books are holding strong at the high grades.
Yeah, well, mine's a 0.5 because it's missing the Hulk ad. So
Right.
it was like either that or get a qualified 4 or a 0.5 universal.
Yeah, because I own like a share, one of those fractional
Yeah,
collectibles on Rally, but it's a 9.2, which I think there's only like 10 higher or something like that, and it's holding at like 110,000 or something like that.
Wow.
That's why when we went to Comic-Con and you get to see those books in those kind of conditions at like Heritage and stuff like that, it's pretty awesome to see those things,
Definitely.
just to see what they look like.
Yeah, you and I leaned over that one showcase. When you see that, like the colors just pop off of a high grade book like that, and you're like, wow.
Yeah, I mean it is actually shocking.
Yeah.
Like, I mean the Cap one that we saw was restored,
Yeah.
but it was like, old professional restoration, and I can't remember what was it. It was like a 9.2 or something like that.
It
Yeah.
was beautiful.
It's incredible, yeah. Well, I think we're losing Jimbo. I think he might actually be
We
sleeping
lost
sitting up.
Jimbo a long time ago.
I think he was actually.
Alright,
he was,
reading books every
last night-
week and lose. Yeah.
Last night I slept 6 hours in the chair in my baby's room, and then the next 2 hours trying to get to sleep before the other baby woke me up.
Yeah.
Jim was like, this is a deep cut, you guys, but what's the movie Stuck on You? The Siamese twins, Greg Kinnear. Jim was the hotel clerk who paints eyeballs on his clothes on top of his eyelids and sleeps at the counter.
Sorry, man.
I
I hope you
love-
get some sleep tonight.
I'm hoping so. They're all on antibiotics, so I'm hoping that
Oh,
that
good.
bodes
Knocks
well.
him out.
Yeah. Richard, Rafaust, Michael, thank
Thank you so much, guys.
thanks for chatting it
Yeah.
up. Yeah, we'll see you. Hopefully, we'll be here next week.
Yeah, maybe you'll see me next week.
Maybe we'll see Crumbs next week too.
Yeah, next week, I don't know. I'll see if I'm on. I'm preparing for Pittsburgh, my Pittsburgh
Oh, yeah,
con
that's right.
next week. So
Cool.
we'll see.
Nice.
All right, everybody.
All right, boys and
All right,
girls,
guys.
have a good night.
Peace.
Radio.